Hello everyone, welcome to the healandlearn.com channel. I'm here today in Vienna with Heidi Gregor, the lovely Heidi Gregor that I've known for a few years now. I'm not going to take away the excitement of her telling you about her new projects, but I'm just going to mention that she's now developing a course and she's offering consultation and coaching in charisma and beauty. Heidi, why don't you tell us a bit more about your new engagements?
Hello, Serena. Thank you for inviting me to this interview. And yes, I'm very excited about the project, I have to say. And I want to tell you how I've come to the point where I am now in my life. Actually, beauty, I started with the matter of beauty when I was 19, when I was studying at university. I was modeling at that time. And actually, I modeled for quite a while, so this was the first time that I was confronted with beauty. I was in the beauty business, but I have to say on a very superficial level. And so then years later, I got my degree in pharmacy at the University of Vienna. And I also worked as a pharmacist for a few years. And doing that, so I really have deep knowledge of health and herbs and cosmetics and supplements from that time. And so that was the second big step in my career. You can imagine it as a circle. I see it as a circle. And so then I was going through difficult times in my private life. I started to, see therapists, work on myself, work on my personality, and I took courses. And eventually, when I was through my divorce, I continued with the courses and I made it an education. And so I came out of this with another degree as a coach and as a communication trainer. And after that, when I was pregnant with my second child, I dropped out of the pharmacy business and I started my own company. And I started my own company combining whatever I did so far, and I started to offer consulting and coaching on appearance. So here we are again with beauty, and appearance means I did do the beauty from outside, like style coaching, but I also offered work on the personality, which also results in a better, more beautiful appearance. I did that, and parallel to that, I built up my business in health communication. So I specialized on health communication, saying that, what do I mean? I mean, I became a communication trainer in the health system, working with doctors, with pharmacists, with clients of all these, and with nurses, with pharmaceutical industry. And so I specialized on that, but health communication also meaning healthy communication. So I have a big passion for language, and I'm using it a lot. And you can also communicate in a healthy way using healthy words, and it will result in you can induce healing. It has an effect on your psychology. It has an effect on your energy. And so I became a specialist on that, and actually I was very successful with this, so I did less coaching and more training at that time. And then I wrote my first book very specialized for my clientele. And yeah, that is 2 years ago, and only very recently I wrote my recent book, and now we're back at the beauty topic. And I wrote it in German language, which is my mother tongue, and it's called Natürlich Zeitlos Schön. And it's a book on the holistic concept of beauty. So I had a co-author on this, and she's covering in the book, she's specialist for TCM, and she's specialist for Asian rejuvenation methods, manual techniques. She's covering in the book, and actually we did a lot of research for the book on what contributes to aging, and we created the rejuvenation code, and that means, so what can you do to stay beautiful, youthful, radiant, and vital for as long as possible, and it has a very scientific foundation, the book, so it's really based on the knowledge that we have about the topic. And well, here I am back at beauty, so now the circle is closed, and the only difference is that now we are back at beauty, but we are going deep. I'm going deep with you, and I'm going as deep as the source. And I'm using this term on purpose because actually beauty is and always has been historically seen an expression of the divine, and like light also. And so here we are at my mission. My mission is to spark your inner light, and I want to support you I want to excavate the luminous, radiant, beautiful spiritual being that you are, and you'll benefit from all that I've done throughout the years, you know, from all these different steps. And well, that's a bit about my career steps and why I'm offering coaching and consultancy on those topics now.
Thank you very much, Heidi. Shall we expect some webinars or any other courses that you do with a group of people?
I'm sure I will do webinars, but as I'm new on the online coaching and consultancy thing, I want to wait until I see what's needed. But for sure we will do webinars, yes.